Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Higher Self Magic here. Let's welcome Sarah Elizabeth in and let her clear anything that's not meant to be here and to allow me to give you the best possible advice through her. Okay, so here are your cards, Aquarius. I've already shuffled them. I've chosen the required amount. Let's see how they lay. Let's see how they lay out and what's coming up for Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, we've got the King of Pentacles first, which is a very good sign that you are going to make lots of money in this period running up to May the 9th. That's May the 10th last year was when Jupiter moved into Aries and it moved into your house of communication. If you've listened to my readings before, you will see that this is a very important year for you communication wise. So communicating your talents, communicating your skills, communicating your voice, communicating your words. If you're a writer, your words. If you're an artist, a singer, your lyrics. Communicating your heartfelt desires. So in love also, there's going to be a lot of communication. That's my dog there. She's also an Aquarius. So Aquarians, there's something about the age of Aquarius. Now we've just been through the most difficult eclipse and Aquarians, I believe, have felt it the hardest, partly because you're a fixed sign, partly because you've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of deep anguish has gone on. Anyone who was meant to go out of your chart has gone because they were meant to go. And you will see some people have really disappeared. You've made some serious decisions about friendships, about who will stay and who will go. More people have gone than stayed, to tell you the truth, I think. But that's because they were no good for you. They did not have your greater good at heart. Here we've got the Knight of Cups, and there's going to be a romantic proposal. Now, I don't go with gender particularly, but I'm a bit traditionalist when I see the tarot, so it's man and woman for me. But I think you're going to be popping the question if you're a man, and if not, you're the lady, you might pop the question as well. Someone's going to propose to someone anyway, let's put it that way. But here we've got a lovely young guy on a horse with a cup in his hand. He's very steady. And in that cup, there's going to be a celebratory drink, a ring, and just all sorts of wonderful things going on. This is you right now, Aquarius. This is what's going to be happening to you. Yeah, so I don't know whether you've met this person yet. You could be talking to her. You could be feeling it already, and it could intensify. There could actually be two people that you are keen on. Yeah, it's a very online world this year, at this time in our lives, and I feel it even more so since COVID, the pandemic started. It's become even more online, and your world has become very online with your work, I feel, and your social life and the way you meet people. Perhaps out of all the signs, Aquarius has become very online. That doesn't lessen the relationships, it just means they can be further afield and they can become quite serious without the sexual thing, which I think is quite a wonderful thing these days. I think it's actually, there's still an attraction there, but the tendency is when people meet, they tend to just jump into bed far too quickly and the relationship's over before it's even started. Here we have the moon has made you think about what you want, and it's made you work really hard regarding what you want, and you're letting go of everything that happened before now, the things that upset you, the things that made you sad. You're seeing this position where you are now as extremely important, because up to now, I think you've always been asking yourselves, why did I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I jump on that more seriously? Why didn't I take that power I had then and make it my own? Why didn't I jump on that thing? Why didn't I do this, do that? Now you're just thinking, it's all gone. It's gone. And what I have now is what I'm going to make into my world. And really, this card is a wonderful card, because it's not only you're accepting your world and you're making your world work for you, but it means there's a triumphant outcome coming. It means you've got the world at your feet. It's like, I love that expression, the world is your oyster, but I prefer the world is your lobster. And, you know, the world really is your lobster, Aquarius, this year. And, you know, I've put here, may you sail on the sea of ambition and land on the shore of success. That's an Irish proverb. We've got the dragon there, who you sort of remind me of a dragon in the nicest possible way. Your strength, your beauty, your wings, your power, your steam, your fire, and you're an air sign, so you fly through the sky, as does the Pegasus there. So I've got all these lovely things for you today, and the dome, because I really do think some of you are going to be great performers. I've said this before. I've got the laughing Buddha, because I think spirituality is very important to you. Now let's look at some past cards. You've had your hardship. You've trudged through the snow. You've literally, this has been your very recent past. You've had quite a lot of financial problems during this pandemic. You've kept yourself to yourself, and not only financial problems, you've had a lot of emotional problems. You felt very isolated indeed. Someone's made you feel isolated. I think a lot of people were jealous of who you were, and very jealous of who you were, okay? You started a new relationship though, which I've just been talking about, possibly an online one that's going to be very important to you, or a one that has started to happen recently in this pandemic period, and it is going to be important to you. Yeah, that new relationship is important, and it probably brightened up your day, because I think you was a bit depressed before that came along. Okay, what cards are going to come out next? These are all your cards, but I just wanted to reshuffle them. Right, come on. Sarah Elizabeth, can we have the cards in the right order with the right advice for Aquarius, please? Okay. Whoa, okay. Okay, so up to then, you were feeling stuck. You were feeling really in a limbo situation. You couldn't get out of it. That new relationship did lift you, and it gave you the power. It gave you the power to get yourself going. And I must say, you had started getting yourself going before that relationship, because it was something about you and your skills that encouraged that. But you developed all the best qualities of an entrepreneur or a businessman. So we've got all these. You have the King of Pentacles up there, because you're going to make money, or a businesswoman. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. There's a lot of kings here, a lot of knights, a lot of success. If we look at it in a man's world, and the way men used to be successful now, whether you're a woman or a man, it just means you're going to be one of the successful ones, and this is showing through this. let's see what else we've got. These are all your cards. I'm going to lay them out. I just want to take one or two more for the order. Okay, so you were locked in a sort of stalemate situation, but you decided to give it one final push with your talent, and you actually created a breakthrough. So you got something going that was quite unique, quite amazing, and people began to notice it, or you more importantly noticed it, and you thought, I've got something here, I can actually make it. Now this is the recent past, and you have got still these feelings of being in a bit of a stuck position. You're just waiting for something to happen. You know, you're waiting for the universe to pull something out of a hat and to give it to you, and you're toiling away. There you go, you keep banging away at your craft, at your talents, showing the world what you can do, and you never stop thinking about it. You really do work hard at your looks, creating your body. I can see you sort of being quite a sort of social media person, in the sense that you do care about what other people think about you, but you are someone quite attractive. If you're young, you probably are on social media and doing quite well, getting followers. If you're older, you're possibly standing out from the crowd. There was a lot of people judging you in the past, and jealous of you also, but someone's going to be judging them. Every single person that did you wrong, karma is going to actually sort them out, and they are going to be the ones they try to create in you that mental breakdown, that fragility. But when they see you rising up and becoming extremely powerful and successful, that's how a lot of your rivals, your jealous people, are going to be feeling. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Yes, yes, yes. Don't know what it is about Aquarians, but there's always people jealous of you, trying to hold you back. And very often people that you're meant to know really well, people that you care about, like cousins or friends, or people that shouldn't be like that, but they are. Okay, let's have some order with these cards, please. So that's the first one we have to see here. Put that there. Okay, so there you go. You are there, investing, persevering. Pentacles are very important for you. Yep, Pentacles are very important for you. Because they're coming, that's why. And you're working hard and you deserve them. Okay, let's create a pile now. So here we've got the Hermit. You've been quite a hermit in your time. In this pandemic period, partly because of the rules at the start, but probably went on a bit too long. It could also indicate that you're connected to a Virgo, so it could be that a Virgo's in your life. She could be, if you're a male, then she could be the Queen of Cups, very, very feminine, very voluptuous, quite the sensitive, caring, feminine sort of woman that you like. And if it's the other way around, then that's definitely your that's what you are like and what other people perceive you as. Okay, so here we've got a great balancing of opportunities taking place. They're really coming now. As I said, there could be another. You are very attractive. If you're a man, there could be two women vying for your attention. One of them will be trying to cut the other one down with a sword. but one will be quite powerful with her words, and she'll be able to like cut through things just because of the way she speaks. One of these women is going to be your lover, a serious lover, like long-term, permanent, forever lover. There could be a few battles and conflicts going on because of this situation. Just seems like two people are going to be vying for your attention, and I think there'll be a lot more of that going on as you become more and more popular or famous. There is going to be a tower moment which will determine who you will choose, who you will be with. Ultimately, the one that shows the greatest strength towards you in terms of being the one who can calm you, being the one who can handle you, care for you, that's the one who's going to win. It's not going to be so much of a battle, it's just a choice you're going to be having to make, that's for sure. You're going to see a lot of progress now after all the delays. Yes, you are. And you yourself, whether you're male or female, are going to connect with your feminine energy. You're going to find yourself, if you're a singer, for example, a male singer, you're going to be singing softer stuff that's more romantic. You're going to be more in tune with your romantic side. Another side of you is going to come out that you've never, you've not seen in a long time. Whatever the outcome, it's going to be a very happy union that's going to last a long time. And you will overcome all obstacles in your life. You will wonder how there ever were obstacles, and the Wheel of Fortune is definitely at work for you. Now, we have got a lot of aces here. We've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the Ace of Wands, which is really magnificent because it's really showing us what an extremely important, lucky reading this is, because to have one ace, two aces is amazing. To have three is like the penultimate. You're really going to get success. Now, the last card in the deck was this one, which is the Six of Wands, and it's just victory, triumph, recognition and success. And here we've got the Nine of Pentacles. It's just money, happiness and success all the way. Look at you in your fine clothes, standing there feeling very successful. You will give a lot of thought to the world's problems though, because you do love the world. You want to put it right. You will be the sort of person that goes on missions to help animals, on group forest aiding. Definitely you will be the one that you'll find a lot of sadness in what's happening to the world, like the poachers killing the animals. You have got a real connection with nature, and it's really going to show. Until you do that, you are going to feel a bit emotionally unfulfilled, even if you become very successful, because you really are a person of the earth, and you are going to be definitely out there helping the oceans, helping the forests. Something, if this resonates with you, then this reading really is for you, because that's what I'm getting. You are a king in all ways. The King of Swords, you're going to just cut through all the nonsense and try put the world to rights. And if you're a lady, the Queen of Wands, or you're going to have your queen. We've got quite a few queens here as well. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. It really is an amazing reading, and I can see from the pages I've got that if you haven't got children yet, you are going to have possibly 2 children from that. So let's see what the other cards have in store for you, Aquarius. Here are my energy cards. They're beautiful cards. Let's see, Sarah Elizabeth, can we have a message for Aquarians in this week of the 14th of November? We are coming up to Sagittarius season soon. We've had this traumatic eclipse, which has really been horrendous for you. But Sagittarius season is going to be wonderful for you. And you're going to feel such joy as Venus starts to pull its power and Jupiter goes direct. You're really going to see wonderful things happening for yourself. It's going to be a really good festive season. You were dreading it for some reason, but it's actually going to turn out to be much, much better than you ever thought it would be. Can we have 3 cards or a few cards for Aquarius, please? Whoops, gosh, we've got loads more than I intended. Well, we've got blossoming abundance, which is very clear from all the pentacles. You've got a lot of help with your chakras. You're taking your health quite seriously. You've had a few health issues where you felt really under the weather. You've got the angels really protecting you. You've got the angel of love, bringing love into your life and looking after you. You've got a door to personal healing and happiness, and that's opening. So there's going to be a lot of personal healing on the health front. You're going to have a real feeling of community with your work, because you're going to be in a joyous situation where you will be singing to people. Look at these musicians there. They're having an absolutely fabulous time, and that will be you playing music to people. All your anxiety from these problems will go, but there will be a bit of anxiousness around those. But here we've got a lot of healing cards, and significantly a lot of that anxiety has come from people being very envious of you, and there's going to be a lot of envy going on as this year progresses. That you're going to put that aside, because you really don't care about these people that don't have your greater good anymore. You don't have an attachment to them in the same way as you had. You don't feel like you have to wear a mask, and you've seen them removing their masks, and what you've seen has not been very nice. You're a very patient person, and you've now seen how important it is to be patient, that only the universe holds the keys to the door for success, and for that door to personal happiness and healing. It's only when the universe opens that door that you can have it. And even if it looks as if everyone around you is having a wonderful time and only you are suffering, it's not true. Maybe their door got open earlier and then it will shut if their karma says it should, and a lot of that abundant amazingness will go. Much better be in your position where you're waiting for it patiently, and it's going to come, and it's going to be amazing. And the door to romance, that door to personal healing and happiness, is also going to be a door to romance. But as I said, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, all very important. Man holding a coin and woman holding a coin. So whether you're a male or a female, you're really going to do well financially this year. Let's look at a Moonology card for you. Let's see what it says about, we've got a few here, about timing. So here we've got meditate and contemplate. You are the sort of person that meditates. thinks about things a lot. You contemplate things a lot. And that's a new moon in Pisces. Don't know whether we need to wait that long, but a personal issue reaches resolution. Maybe success seems slow in coming and it's a personal issue to you, but it's going to come. And don't let pride get in your way. Your hard work is paying off. I hope so. You really deserve that. The answers you need are coming. Luck is on your side. Now, that new moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd of November is the one that's going to bring luck on your side. We've just had that full moon in Taurus, which was an eclipse. Your dream needs a practical plan. And I think during that eclipse, you started to really think that your dreams do need a practical plan. You can't live in a fantasy world. Bring love into the situation. Now, Aquarius, that's your new moon in Aquarius. There will definitely be love in your situation by the time we get to Aquarius season. So it's going to be fabulous. Let's take 3 of these cards for you. Drawing Virtue, Angel Tarot. Sarah Elizabeth, can we have 3 cards for Aquarius? The Age of Aquarius. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a special social event. What did I tell you at the beginning? Yes, yes, yes. Now, you have got a lot of work, and it's going to say accept help from others. So don't get bogged down from work. Don't forget to enjoy your life and to have the other possibilities going on. There's going to be a lot of competing goals. People will be competing against you, but don't get bogged down by the bothersome details, and don't allow those envious people to conflict with you. They will try stop you moving forwards, make decision making difficult. Don't allow that to happen. You will have some problems in your work life with envious people. People that are envious of the fact that you're beautiful, you get a beautiful partner, you seem to have a beautiful success coming. Yeah, be prepared for a lot of jealousy and envy. But you've got used to that because I think you've had it a lot of your life. Now, the seeds are well planted. So this was all just a temporary pause in action because you planted the seeds so well. So you planted the seeds so well that there could be nothing but success. Absolutely nothing but success. You can see those. One more, please. Let's see what comes up for you. You mustn't let the baddies bring you down, because there's only one way and it's up for you. Let's see what these say. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. I think you are going to be, and falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition and a new home. So there's so much good coming along, so much beauty, that just forget about the envious people, but you will have to deal with them, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. No choice in the matter. Let's see what card pops out for you here. Move. So you're going to be moving on, moving into stardom, moving into success, moving house. Moving is quite important for you. You're going to be moving on stage or moving around or dancing. Forgiveness. you'll be forgiving those people that have hurt you. When this, yeah, you will forgive, because in forgiveness you gain more. In giving you receive more. So you know, just forgive. Steady progress. You're making real steady progress towards it. That's going to speed up. I think that progress is going to speed up with time. And let your past go. So it's all about that forgiveness, letting your past go, not letting it torment you, upset you, which I think it has to a certain degree. We'll finish with these Oracle Wisdom cards. Let's see what we've got here for you. Acceptance. You're going to accept things as they're given to you. You're going to take them. You've got a lot of wisdom now. You're so much wiser. It will dispel the confusion that you've had. You have been confused. You might be confused about the two people, the choice of the two people. But that will go. You will get rid of that confusion. But you've also been confused possibly about how people could be so jealous of you, how people could hurt you. This comes up so often in Aquarius readings. Yeah, I feel sorry for the Aquarius as this resonates with, because jealousy is such an awful thing and you don't suffer from it at all. You don't feel 1 ounce of jealousy for anyone. Okay, so here, destiny. What's going to happen next is all going to be your destiny. That's just the way it is. It's all mapped out for you. Your world has been set out. Your chariot awaits. See if we've got one more card. Oh, too many, I think. Let's see what they say. Okay, you're sick of the facade of life. You want reality. You've been sick of the isolation. You've actually lost a pet, and that has had such an effect on you. There's been a lot of grief through losing that pet. There's been a lot of gossip about you, which has been annoying and not true. You're on a quest for power, and you're praying and making your wishes, and you've become very mystic, and that's very now clear and apparent in your success, in the way you do things. Yeah, it's your mysticism's really apparent in your lyrics or in your words. This animal's come steaming out the fox. So you're a wily old fox, you're not old. You're just wise, and you're not scared, and you'll go right up to people to get what you want. And let's see what it says about the fox. I'd like to see what it says about the fox. The seer of branches. You are a bit of a seer. There we go. So this is the traditional Page of Wands. The message is here: welcome adventure, rely on common sense. You really do want adventure now, and you are going to get it. You're going to travel. You are most visible in this at dusk or dawn. You're probably a night person. You're sort of very quick thinking and adaptable. And the fox reminds us to stay on our toes and appreciate the humour in life and to think outside the norm. And you're sort of alert, and you sniff out growth in this period. You're also open to lots of new opportunities and new ways of being. You're spirited, you're clever, you're always up for adventure, and you're going to get lots of that. And the fox, that's you in this situation, can teach us to sharpen our senses, attuned to nature. You are really attuned to nature, Aquarius, and your outlook will be expanded even further. But you have a very expansive outlook, and you will engage in life more robustly, as I said earlier, in the quest for a cleaner, more humane world. And the fox balances wisdom with wonder, which is really you to a T, wisdom and wonder. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I'm going to pull one mermaid card for you before I go. Let's see what my love mermaid cards say for you. Endurance, keep going. You are one of those people you're just one of those people that keep going and going and going until you get there, and you're nearly there now. You are really nearly there. Your look is coming in. Time out. It says, take time out from hard work. Take time out to relax. And telepathy. You've got a special telepathy with the new person that you're talking to now, or the new person that's coming into your life or has come into your life. It's a really spectacular type of telepathy. You know, this communicating is very new to you, the way you've got this telepathy with this person, but it's really true, and it's just so amazing to you because you've never had it before. So, whoops, lots of cards have fallen out and I only want one. Can we have one, Sarah Elizabeth, for Aquarius, please? Okay, this one, which is health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Let's take these. Positive work outcomes, personal riches, surprise, a big surprise is coming, and twists and turns. So there'll be lots of wonderful twists and turns in your life and a big change coming. So out of all the signs, you are the one that's going to have the biggest change coming. Have a wonderful week, Aquarius, and I'll speak to you again next week. Please like, share and subscribe. I'm relatively new to the YouTube, so your support would be really, really appreciated. Thank you so much. Have a great week.